Kingston boys lacrosse facing Highland. Both teams had high-scoring affairs in their first outing, but this was a defensive battle, with the Huskies leading 3-2 in the second. Kingston in the home white. Teague O'Brien dumps off to Jack Houle, who gets it by Giorgio D'Angelo, and the Tigers tie it at 3 going into halftime. Off the second half face-off, Johnny Laughlin dumps into Josh Timbrock, who is right there on the post. He slips it in, and Kingston takes a 4-3 lead. That lead would hold throughout the rest of the third and deep into the fourth, although Highland had some chances. Jesse Reaver tries to work his way around Eli Connors, but the Tiger defense was too tough. Roger Hegeman looks for Jack Frederick, but the timing isn't there yet, a result from no field time before the season started. Weaver had 2 goals in this one, tries for another, bounces it, but Trevor Ham is right there for the save. But then with 3.5 minutes to play, Chris Hammond takes matters into his own hands and whips it in from 6 yards out. We're tied at 4. And so it comes down to a minute left in regulation, tied at 4. Laughlin sees Aiden Lobianco just outside the box. He one-times it, and there it is. Kingston edges out the Huskies 5-4 the final.
Your goal was the critical one. You guys, they score almost towards the end. Looks like it's going to go to overtime. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you figure out a way to do it. Talk us through the goal.
Well, I saw an opening and I took my chance at it. It was a tight squeeze, but there was no time left. We had to do what had to be done, and it worked out so good.
It was a tight one, tighter than you thought.
Yeah, I knew they were going to be a really good team, but I just had to make sure my defense came out strong and locked them up.
You guys are down 3-2. You score a goal just before the half to tie it up. How big was that goal?
Oh, that was huge. It brought us back in the locker room. We were excited. We were pumped to get back out here and get more.
What did you see that you liked from your team today?
From my team, the defense. The defense was nonstop. They shut down a lot of their key players. They kept up. They played most of the game. Highland had ball control for the most part, but our defense shut them down.
Talk us through that last goal that they got in the last minute of play.
That was an error on our part defensively. We were in our man down set, and we left the crease man wide open. That was just a mental error. Obviously, I always want to save the ball. It's harder when it's in close like that. Obviously, I tried, but we just got to clean up things a little bit on the mental side of the game, not let mistakes like that happen.
I thought we played well. I thought we played better today than we did the last time we took the field. This is a very tough team, Kingston. Very skilled, and they got a lot of good players that are very well coached. So we were happy to be where we were.
You're down 4-3. There's about a minute or so left, and then they come out and find a way to score a goal.
Yeah, we again, I think we were trying to scramble with the whiteboard to try to put some stuff in that we typically would have had in if the weather conditions had been different for us earlier in the year. And the kids reacted well to it. Then we got a good look, and Chris Hammond did a nice job of finishing it.
You learn more from losses than you do from wins. What'd you learn today?
I learned we have a good bunch of kids that are growing up, and they're getting better each time they come out. We're not going to back down to anyone. You're not judged on how you start, it's how you finish. So hopefully we get better as the season goes on.